into that first plank. And then walk yourself all the way back in. I do want you to reach your hands all the way up to the ceiling at the top, and then roll yourself out. Take that time, roll yourself down, take your time, find that plank, and then start walking your hands back in, reaching all the way up towards that ceiling. Take your time. Everything's going to start to get nice and warm. You walk out, 2, 3, 4, and then back in, 2, 3, 4, big roll up. We've got one more right here, and then we're going to stay down in that plank, walking yourself all the way out. Perfect. And then walking yourself all the way back in. Roll yourself up to the top. Final one right here. You are staying in that plank just for that nice little stretch. Walk yourself all the way out, and then take that right foot next to that right hand. Open that right arm up towards the ceiling. Bring it back down. Stay on this side for 3 more. Reach that hand up, take a peek at those fingertips, bring that hand back down. 2 more right here. Big reach towards that ceiling, coming back down. Good. Last one right here. We're going to switch sides. So your right foot comes back, reset in the center, left foot comes forward, left hand comes up towards that ceiling, and then back down. I want you squeezing your right glute for me, plugging that belly button in. 2 more right here. Big reach, coming back down. Good. Last one right here, back through center. Your foot comes back. Soften the bend in your knees. Start walking your hands in towards your feet. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to the top, and then meet me in the center of that mat. If you have anyone next to you, go ahead and stagger as we get warm. We're going to start with just 30 seconds of air squats before we get into our first circuit. So I want your heels turned in, toes are turned out. You're going to sink down nice and low and then squeeze to the top. Take your time. I'm fine if you're only coming 75% of the way up, or down, I should say, as we get started. In that first circuit, you've got 3 movements standing in your legs before we come down to the mat. So what I want you to think is legs to start, and then arms and abs. We have 2 rounds of each circuit. There's only 2 circuits, and then we get back to some of those traditional movements. Nice and slow right here. Final 5, 4, good, 3, 2, stand on 1 for me. Grab that right knee. You're going to pull that knee in towards your chest, drop it down. Grab that left. I just want to make sure those hips are awake. Yes, we have some squats. Yes, we have some lunges. I think that's why Emma's so boycotted. You've got a couple more right here. Big squeeze for 3. Nice. 2. On 1, go ahead and drop those feet. Roll out those shoulders if you want to give your legs a little bit of a punch. Here we go. So what I want you to do is you're going to start standing. We're squatting. We're stepping out into our squats to that right side, center, left side. We go in 3. Turn your toes out. 2. On 1, you're going to open that right foot out, come into that squat, step together, over to that left side. So all we're doing here is opening up those feet to each side of your room, step to that left, squeeze your inner thighs, step to that right. So you can step straight out to the side. I like to find a slight angle as I step back and together, step back and together. Think to yourself right here, shoulders stay relaxed, belly button plugs in. We're going for those nice warm glutes right here and those inner thighs as you're stepping into those squats. You're alternating sides for 20 more seconds, and then we're going to stay on that right side. Left leg's going to get fired up. You've got about 15 more seconds. Step together, step and together. Think about squeezing your inner thighs for me at the top of that range for 10, 9, good, 8 and 7. I want you to stay just on that right side here for 5, 4, good, 3, 2, right side, 10 here. You step out, squeeze together, step out, squeeze together. Now, think about your heart rate. It's going to start to come up. If you need to take these a little bit slower, don't worry about how many you get in. I want you to think about sitting your butt back towards those heels, squeezing your glutes to the top. You've got a couple more to go. You're going to meet me at the top of your range in about 20 seconds. Get 3 to 4 more in right here if you can. Remember, you step out and together for 5, 4, good, 3, 2, on 1. Reverse lunge right side. You step back on that right side together as I get my balance. Step back, together, all the way back, and then together. So don't give me a knee lift. Do not start to hop. All I want you to do is tap that right knee down, stand and squeeze, tap down and squeeze. third and final change is going to be a squat into that reverse lunge, firing up that left side because your right leg is what's moving. Your left leg is what's going to stay stable right here. Heart rates are going to start coming up on their own. If it's too much, slow it down. I want a quality reverse lunge. Your shoulders are stacked. There's no hinge in this. Belly button is plugged in as you are working for me here. Final 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5. You've got 4, 3, 2. Meet me at that top. You step out. Give me that squat together. Reverse lunge together. Good. Squat together, reverse lunge. You're here for 30 seconds. Your heart is going to come up and you are going to know that it is a Saturday morning workout. You're starting your day the right way. Tap together, squat, lift. Your left leg should be on fire right here. Again, you're taking your time if you need to, or you're finding that pace, you're picking it up and you're going right for that raised heart rate. 15 seconds to go. Nice, Linz. Those look great. Nice and low. Squat together, lunge. 10 seconds left right here. You're back to your alternating squats. There's no break. If you need the break, you're going to take it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You go from that left side together, right side together. You got it. Left side. And then that right side. We got to make sure that right booty cheek and that left booty cheek are even. Perfect. 20 seconds alternating, and then we go to that left side. You know the changes now. You've got that squat, your reverse lunge, and a combo movement. Saturdays are for that heart rate coming up. We had a light little Pilates bar week. Past 2 weeks have been lighter as I dealt with all that altitude. Lower, lift, lower, and lift. In 10 seconds, you're staying on your left side only. You are listening to your body here. You're going slower if you need to, or you're picking up that pace if you want to start sweating. 5 seconds, and I want you stepping out to that left side only. In 4, 3, 2, left side only. You step out, squeeze your inner thighs. Step out, squeeze, lower, and lift. Do not cheat yourself of that form. Your knees track right over those ankles. You sit your booty back like there's a chair behind you. 20 seconds left. Left side together. Think almost like a first position. Stepping into your squat, gluing your legs together for me when you can. Final 10 seconds. You're going to meet me at the top. We go right into that reverse lunge on our left side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me at the top. Left leg. You step it back to your lunge. Tap together. Lower and lift. I need you driving through that front right heel. And what I want you to think about here, at the top of your range, you better squeeze that booty with everything that you have. Think about your belly. You know I love to start with abs so your core is engaged the entire time. Think about pulling your belly button in, relaxing your shoulders. Breathe for me. It's only 20 seconds left. We put it together. You get a break after this next change. So you're fighting for the break right here. Don't stress that you're going to have to keep going. Keep finishing those lunges. 10, 9, 8, 7. Drive through that front heel for me for 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. On 1. You put it together here. Squat together. Lunge together. Good. Squat together. Lunge together. I'll give you an extra challenge next round. Don't even worry about that extra challenge right now. Focus on your breath. Focus on that quality form. When you step back into that lunge, your knee better come right above the mat or lightly tap that mat. Don't cheat yourself of that height. Belly button pulls in. Olivia, those look great. We've got 10 seconds left right here. You've got it. Nice, Kayla. 9, 8, 7. Perfect pace, Liz. 6 and 5. We've got it. 4, 3, 2, and you rest. Come all the way up for me. Reach those hands up overhead. Dive those hands down to your mat. Heart rate's going to come down. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. You meet me at the back of your mat. You're out of that first set of legs. We're headed into abs. If you want to move that computer, you can, but you do not need any props for our arms. Meet me at the back of your mat. Reach those hands down to the floor. Walk yourself out into that first plank and hold for me. Spread your fingertips out. Options. We're going into push-ups. Drop to the meaty part of your knees if you need to. Legs should be warm. Let's have arms and abs catch up. You're going to come down for 2, exhale, press, lift. Inhale, lower. For 2, exhale, press, lift. I know some of you want to stay on your toes for these, but if you're only getting a couple inches, it's not going to help progress. I need you to get all the way down towards that mat, then lift back up. It is slow. 20 seconds left in your push-ups. You're here for a hot second. Modify when you need to. Do not stress. There's 4 changes total. Push-ups to kick it off. You're going to hold at the top of your range. Nice form there, Emma. You have it down, 2, press all the way up. You should feel good about those. 10 seconds left, ladies. Here we go. You're holding at the top. And ladies and gents, I should say, sorry, Andy. You've got 5, 4, 3, good, 2, 1. Meet me at the top of your range. Tuck your toes, find your plank. Walk your feet in so their hips are right over those knees. Find your bear crawl. I know. Your shoulders are going to be talking to you. This is your second change of 4. When you need the break, you either drop your knees for a second and lift them up, but I want you to really fight. Plug your belly button in. Press that floor away from you. In 10 seconds, we're walking our feet out, out, in. In 5, in 4, let your body start to shake. 3, 2, 1. You walk your foot out, out, in. Can you alternate which foot leads this movement? You go out, 2, in, 2. Beautiful. Out. For 2, walk it in. For 2, I need you breathing. Now is when you want the break. Do not take it. You can do this. We have a combo move to finish it out. You're going to give me 1 push-up in that plank form, and then you're going to give me that bear crawl, walk out and in. I'll talk you through it. 10 seconds left. You can do this. Let your arms really, really start to change. Let them shake. In 5, you're holding your plank. In 4, 3, 2, find your plank. Option, drop your knees. You give me 1 push-up. You pop onto those toes. You walk in, 2, out. For 2, drop those knees if you need to. Give me another push-up. Lift those knees up. In, 2, out. For 2, modify whenever you need to. Option just to hold that forearm plank if that's where you are today. In 15 seconds, you're in your plank, lifting your hips. We're in round 2. You are through that first plank series. Breathe. 5 seconds. You can do this. Nice, Elise. 4, push-ups look strong. 3, 2, everybody find their plank. Get out of that downward dog and find your plank for 5 seconds. Yes, butt looks perfect. Right there, Madison. Hold 4, 3, now lift your hips. Now lift your hips. 2, good. Start to pedal out your feet. Pedal them out for me. Good. Breathe. Now walk your knees, your feet in towards those hands in towards your feet. Slowly roll yourself up. Your heart rate just came up again. I know it did. Big roll of those shoulders to the back of that room. Big roll of your shoulders to the front. From here, heels together, toes are apart. Everyone take a big inhale. Right side is what we're starting with. Second round in your legs. We're not alternating to start. This was your tiny break. Hopefully you had that sip of water. You're going to step that right foot out. Find that nice wide squat. Squeeze together. You step out, squeeze together. Step out, squeeze. Think about that sumo squat. Think about getting that booty down towards that knee, those knees, and then squeezing your inner thighs together for me. Lower, squeeze, lower, squeeze. My girls with ankle weights on, I need you to think about your back. No arch in your back as you're stepping those feet out. Heels in, toes out. Everyone is breathing. Nice. Step it out. Do not get sloppy with that form. You take it slow when you need to. Laura, those look great. Everybody is breathing for me right here. Nice. Andy's shoulders are relaxed. They look strong. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going right into that reverse lunge. Right leg is going back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You tap that knee and you lift. Tap and lift. You've got it. Lower, squeeze. So now you know the movement. You can slow it down, you can speed it up, but you know that form is more important to me than reps any day. Lower, squeeze. My heart rate's gonna come up there with you. You have less than 20 seconds. We combo this movement. It's the last time you're doing this on your right side. 10, 9, 8, good, 7 and 6. Hold on to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You step out, extra challenge, bring your knee in and lower it down. So instead of tapping at the top, you're gonna pull that knee in. It's just the option. You do not have to. Go into your tap if that's what feels better for you. You do not have to lift that knee, but I know some of you want your heart rates up like I do. Beautiful, nice aims. Lower down, big lift. Think to yourself here, yes, I do love that flex foot. Keep your foot flexed, don't point through that toe. 20 seconds to go. You are out of this side. I will not make you do this combo again. Emily, form looks great. You should feel really, really strong. Pace is perfect, take your time. 10 seconds, nice Olivia, 8, 7, I need you to get a couple more in right here. 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. From here, bring that left knee in for a second. Just give those knees a couple hugs as your heart rate comes back down for 5, 4, we gotta hit that other side, 3, 2, are you ready? Heels together, toes apart, left side, same amount of love. We go in 3, 2, 1. You step out into that wide squat, squeeze your inner thighs together. Step out, squeeze. Step out, squeeze. You can press your hands to your side. You can keep them in prayer. What I don't want you to do is to cheat yourself at the top of this range. You have to squeeze your butt for me. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice, Catherine. When you stand all the way up, you're squeezing your booty. When you come down, shoulders stay relaxed. Belly buttons are pulled in. Less than 20 seconds to go. Know that you're almost to that halfway point of class already. You're fighting right here. You come all the way down into that squat. You squeeze your legs together. Lower, squeeze. Lower and squeeze. Final 10 and 9. Who's ready for that reverse lunge in 8, 7, good, 6 and 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, left leg. You step it back and together. Lower, lift. Don't stress about that knee lift. You got more lunges later, so don't even start to worry about not having your heart rate up right now. When you will come into that lunge, here's the time that you want to start taking breaks. Tap that knee, squeeze, drive through that right heel as you come all the way up. 15 seconds and you combo. You're out of this combo movement and this first circuit in less than a minute. So I want you to fight through it. We're going to go back to that mat and hit those abs and arms one more time before you get a little bit of a break. Breathe for me. You ready for that combo? It comes in 3, in 2, 1. Here we go. We step out together. Lunge, knee lift. Out, together, lunge, lift. You got to squeeze that right tush. So much love in that right booty cheek right here. Step out into your squat. I don't care how wide that squat is. I care that your knees are over your ankles, your toes are a hint turned out, and that you are really pulling your belly button in. Let your core help you through this. This is our final 20 seconds in this. I know how much you love these lunges. Fight for them. Lower, squeeze, tap, or you're lifting that leg. Lots of balance, lots of stability. 10, 9, 8, and 7. Final 6, 5, good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that last one in. You made it. Heart rates are up. Meet me at the back of that mat. We got to hit those arms one more time in that plank series. Here's your opportunity to take a sip of water if you need it. Thank you for bearing with me in the up and down. Hands reach up overhead. Dive your hands down. We have this. Walk out into your plank. Hold. Here's where that heart rate starts coming back down. Spread your fingertips out. Breathe. Big inhale. Blow out all those birthday candles. Option to drop to your knees. 2 counts down. Here we go. Down. 2. Exhale. Press to lift. I promise you, this second that you start focusing on your breath, it's going to change the movement for you. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press to lift. Inhale, and when you exhale, there are 100 birthday candles on that cake. You better blow them out as hard as you can. Get all of that air out of your tummy. Plug your belly button in for me. 15 seconds left. You're going to meet me at the top. You're going to find that bear crawl. I want your thighs on fire. Belly's going to be talking to you. 10, 9. Those look good, Linz. Hold on to them. 8, 7. You have this. 6 and 5. Nice job. 4, 3. Good. 2. Meet me at the top of that range. Here's where you want the break. Don't take it. Find your plank. Walk your feet in under your hips. Find that tiny little waist for me. Plug your belly button in. Don't let yourself arch. Pull everything in. Hold here for me. Fingertips are spread out. Shoulders are pulled away. Let yourself start to shake. We want those beautiful sculpted arms. Summer's going to be here fast. Are your knees hovering? They better be. You can do it. We start those step outs in less than 10, 9, 8, and 7. We're in this together. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. You walk out for 2, in, 2. Switch it out, 2, in, 2. So if your right leg is leading you, switch it up on that opposite. Let your left leg walk you back, and then you come back in. You should be shaking. This is meant to fire up those shoulders, those triceps. I want you to fight through this. Abs and arms together are working. Use your breath. You are going to hold back into that plank in 10 seconds because we got to combo everything together and finish this out strong. You do not have another bear crawl today, so I want you to finish these. Don't miss them. They're so good for you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Everybody finds their plank. Drop to your knees. You give me one single push-up. You lift. You walk in, 2, out for 2. Drop those knees. Lower. Lift. Good. Lift those legs in. 2, out for 2. Some of you do not need to drop your knees for your push-ups. You should feel fatigued on this round. So if you don't normally drop your knees, I want you to really think about getting down nice and low, pressing yourself up. You have 15 seconds and you get to find a child's pose. So you take advantage of that. Finish strong. Everybody better get 3 more push-ups in. 3 more, because I know you can. Find that bear crawl, walk back out. It's 10, 9. Nice, Liz. Watch those elbows. Hint, hint, hint of a bend for me. Yes, right there. 5, 4, 3. Yes, 2, 1. Everyone rests. Find your child's pose. Open your knees nice and wide. First circuit is done. Knees open up. Press your booty back. Reach your hands towards the front of that mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Reach, 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 reach. Good. Legs should be awake. Arms and abs. Everything's going to talk. We got to stand back up. But you have 5 more seconds here. We're going to find a cat-cow stretch in 3, 2. Come into that all-4 position. Drop your belly button down for me. And then press that floor away. 1 more each that direction. Drop belly button down. Press that floor away. Find your neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips for me. So we got booties, outer thigh, a little bit of calves. You know I want to come into those hamstrings. So walk your hands to your feet. Feet towards your hands. Slowly rolling yourself all the way up to the top for me. Second circuit. Here we come. Take a sip of water if you need it. I hope you're feeling a little bit red like I am. Top of your mat. A little bit more lunges. No dirty looks. Top of that mat. Right leg is what we start with. You're going to step back. Feet come together. These are so good for you. Your entire body is going to work through this. Your core is pulled in nice and tight. You tap that toe. Lower, lift. Option to keep those hands in prayer. If you need the extra challenge, you are welcome to put your hands behind your head. Linz, you better give these a try because I know you're itching for that extra little burn. If you're feeling like you need a modification, just don't come down quite as low. Hands can pray at the bottom. Your hands can press back at the top. Can you start giving me a knee lift here? Tap, lift, tap, lift. 3 changes. That is it. My favorite combo. So if those of you who have been taking my class, you know exactly where we're headed. Lunge, single leg deadlift, and that combo. My favorite thing ever. We still don't need props. If you have ankle weights on, I need you to pay attention to your backs here because I know you're pushing yourself. 10 seconds left. Drive that knee up. Nice, Mads. All the way down. Drive that knee up. Final 8, 7. Knee stays lifted in 6, 5. I'll give you a modification. Don't stress. 4, 3, 2. Hold to the top. Find your balance. Squeeze that left booty cheek. Flex that right foot. Hands, they can either come to your hips or into prayer. You're going to extend that right leg back. Squeeze your butt cheek. I want a 2 count here. I don't want it fast. Out, 2, in for 2. Modification, your balance. You're going to just drop that right foot down, bend that right knee, and you're just going to find that staggered deadlift. I am fine with either one. Listen to your body. If your heart rate's up too high, stagger that deadlift. If not, you know the movement, ladies, bringing you back to those equinox days. Lift that knee, squeeze your left cheek. Reach that foot out, squeeze. I do not want this fast. If you are going too fast, it's going to take away from that movement. Right cheek should be on fire. Your hamstrings talking, and now your left leg's fired up. You have this. Awesome, Caleb. Yep, finding that balance. These are tricky for everybody, so fight for that balance. At least it looks good. I'm going to jinx you guys by talking to you. Final 10, 9, 8, 7. Who's ready for that final change? In 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2. Meet me back at the top. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. From here, hands are in prayer. Give me 5 more seconds of a hold. You give me 1 lunge, 1 single leg deadlift. Don't start rushing. 3, 2, you step back. You give me that lunge. Drive your knee up, and I want you to reach your hands in front of you this round. So what you're doing is you're tapping that knee, lifting it up, and then you're reaching into that single leg deadlift. You tap it down, lift, reach for me. You have 30 seconds total. You're already 10 seconds into it. If you're losing your balance, I need you to find your breath, press your palms together. 1 lunge, knee comes up, reach that leg behind you. Focus on the squeeze. Don't focus on the reps. You know this movement. Can you go slower? Pace looks amazing, Liz. It's really, really strong. Final 10 seconds right here. We're going into that other side, no break. 9, 8. I love the unison. Olivia and Catherine, hold on to that. 5, 4. Yes, with that balance, Andy. 3, 2, 1. Back through center. There's no break. You go right into that left leg. Drop it down. Tap. If you want to go right into the extra challenge, you are welcome to start driving that knee up right from the start. You're not going to be uneven if you start a little bit sooner on that left side. If you need a break, you take it. You take the sip of water, and then you join me stronger. In that lunge, you do not need to rush. This class today is, you can do whatever you want. You can give me a fast lunge and you can give me some cardio, or you can slow it down. And you know I'd much rather you focus on that burn. Tap, squeeze. Good. Tap and squeeze. You fight for it. This second circuit, you're only going through 1 time, not twice. The first circuit was what you went through twice. So don't stress. Don't hold back. This is it for those lunges. Final 10 seconds right here. If you are not lifting that knee and you can, find it now. Flex that foot. 8, 7, good. 6 and 5. You have it. 4, 3, 2. Can you bring that knee up for me and hold at the top? Reset. Squeeze that cheek. Bring your hands to prayer for me. We go in 3. Left leg is going to the back of the room in 2. You extend. Plug your belly button in. As I lose my own balance trying to look at you, and then you come back up. Reach that leg back, reach that leg forward. Think about that nice seesaw motion. The reason I want your foot flexed is it's going to help you to keep your hips square. Your goal is to get your top half parallel to that mat before you pull it back in. The reason I also want it slow is I want a soft bend in that right knee. You've got this. Full extension. Yep. Don't watch how far you're leaning. Only parallel. You don't have to lean too far. Let me see it again. Yep. Right there. Beautiful, Linz. That was the height right there. Final 15 seconds in these. Keep moving. You have this. Emily, that balance looks awesome. Everyone's got it. Nice, Kayla. 5. Keep going. 4. We hold at the top. 3. Good. 2. 1, freeze. Feel that stability. Feel how strong you are. Pull your belly button in. Relax those shoulders. Relax. We have that combo movement. You ready for it? Hold 3. Keep your foot flexed. 2. You give me that lunge. Lift your knee. Extend and reach. We have it. Pull that knee in. Lunge. Lift. Extend all the way back. And then squeeze. Keep that soft bend in your right leg. Know that you have less than 15 minutes of class. You're flying through this. If your legs are not talking to you right now, I need you to breathe a little bit deeper. I need you to squeeze a little bit tighter, and I need you to hang on to this combo movement. You finish. Know that there's no holds, no pulses. That's your gift today. Finish it strong right here. Squeeze on your lunge, drive through that right heel, and then find that deadlift, squeezing that hamstring. 10, 9, we're coming back to that mat in 8 seconds. We're going into some arms and abs. I do want you to grab your weights on your way down this time. 5, finish strong. 4, good. 3, last 2, on 1, feet come down, grab your weights quickly, put them at the top of your mat, come to the back of your mat. Reach those arms up overhead. Dive them down. Now is where we're getting right back into those arms and abs. Walk yourself out into that plank for me and hold. If your heart rate's up, I'll bring it back down. No stress. You do have some push-ups here, lots of shoulders. I want you to come to your knees as soon as you need to because you're in it for 4 changes and you're going to be tired. You're in your plank. Drop those knees. Here come those push-ups. Push-up heavy day today. You come down for 2, exhale, lift. But they're that regular, that basic push-up that you're working so hard for. If you feel like you're struggling, just snake yourself up. So as you come down, you'll release, and then you'll snake your body back up. I'm fine with that. Stay on your knees. You're coming into shoulder taps next. If you have it in you, I want you to pop up onto your toes. I know some of you are going to find that extra challenge as fast as you can. 5 seconds left in your push-ups. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top. If you can tuck those knees, toes under, you're going to open those feet. Slow shoulder taps. Tap, lower. Do not race me. Do not race me or I'll make you do mountain climbers all by yourself. I want these slow and controlled. I do not want your hips going anywhere. I don't want any windshield wipers. I want you to think about your belly button being plugged in. If you need to, just drop to your knees. It's going to be just as challenging. You're still working your abs. You're still working your shoulders. Final 15 seconds in these. You're going into plank up downs. Then we combo. I need you to fight to stay in it longer than you think you can. Your abs are much stronger than you realize. We're headed into plank up downs. You can stay on your knees or you can come to your toes in 5, 4. Know that it's only 20 seconds. You can do this. 2, on 1. Here are your plank up downs. Lower, 2, lift, 2. Switch arms. Lower, 2, lift for 2. Down, 2, lift, and you squeeze. If you're on your knees, I am fine with it. All we have left is a combo movement. Remember, you only go through this one time. You're there. Final 5, 4. Meet me at the top of your range. You reset in 3, 2, 1. Find your plank. You're either modified or in a regular plank. Final 30 seconds right here. Combo it all together. Do not give up. You give me 1 push-up. You lift. Tap left shoulder, tap right shoulder. You walk down, 2, lift, 2. Start again. 1 push-up, press, tap, lower, switch arms as you come down, right back up. 15 seconds. You're really only going to get 4 or 5 in based on your pace. You can do this. Breathe. You're headed into your child's pose. You're coming back onto your back after this movement. 5, 4. Yes. Finish this round, Mads. 3, 2, 1, rest. Everyone sit back. Open your knees nice and wide. Glutes come back towards your seat. We're coming into abs. Everyone take a big inhale. Big exhale. Look really, really strong. Everyone come onto your back for me. I know we haven't stretched those legs. I want you to pull your knees into your chest. 3 movements in your abs. You're done with your push-up, so that should feel good. 3 changes right here that we're going to go through twice. Take a big inhale, take a big exhale. Everybody bring that right ankle over that left knee. I want to give those legs a tiny stretch. Pull that left quad towards you and just hang there nice and heavy. 3 changes, that's it. 2 rounds of 3 changes in your abs. And then we're going to move on. From here, I want your feet to come flat on your mat. Interlace those fingertips behind your head. Take a big inhale. Exhale, start in those regular crunches. I'm starting you in the modification and we're going to go right into those advanced movements, but I just want you to know where you can start. Take it slow. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. You've got it. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Can you float those legs to tabletop for me as soon as you can? You do not have to. It's the extra challenge. Press your head into your hands. As you lift, exhale, pull belly button in. Think about that slight tuck in your tailbone. You can take your time. If you need to go a little bit slower here, listen to your body. If you want to come into that 1 count up, 1 count down with me, that's great as well. You have less than 15 seconds. Elbows are wide. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale. Press your head into your hands. You've got this. Point through your toes, knees come right over those hips. 5, 4, hold at the top in 3, in 2, on 1, hold for me. Right elbow to that, left elbow to right knee, center, right elbow to left, back through center. Slow, controlled bicycles. We've done these almost every day this week. I am determined to make everyone feel like a little bicycle monster. I want you to feel so badass in these. Think about your obliques. I do not want you to go fast. That's when we all look like we're throwing temper tantrums and our legs don't fully extend. Full reach on those legs. You have 1 change left. You get a break before that second round. It is so basic and so good. You guys look really, really strong for me. 10 seconds left in the slow bicycle. You're not taking a break. You're going to hold in the center. You're going to give me that regular crunch in between. You're going to give me 2 crunches, and then you're going to go into that bicycle on each side in 5, 4, good, 3, 2, on 1, come into the center. You lower, lift, lower, and lift. You tap left elbow to right knee, and then right elbow to left knee. So you give me 2 crunches. You do not need to give me that hold in the center. You tap right, tap left, back to center. Lower, lift, lower, lift, tap right, tap left, back to center. I want 2 taps moving forward. So you're going to go into each side twice. You tap, 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 tap. 2 crunches here. You're out of this in 15 seconds. Do not stop. You are so close. Tap, 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 back to center. Final 8 seconds right here. Get 1 more round in. 4 taps, 2 crunches, and then you rest. Everybody finish this round. Don't cheat yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Knees come into your chest. Tiny, tiny rock from side to side. I want you to breathe through it. 15 seconds, that's it. We're right back into it. In 4, in 3, if you can, leave your feet at tabletop. 2, this time, I want you to keep your feet at tabletop. Reach your hands behind your head. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, lift and hold. So you're in that top half hollow body hold for me. If this is too much, reach your arms to the ceiling. If that's still too much, reach your arms towards your ankles. If that's still not where you feel good, hands come behind your head. You're in an isometric hold here. Keep those arms reaching, reaching, reaching behind you. Now lift up an inch, come all the way down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So I'm just dressing up that regular crunch. Again, your hands can be above your head, or you can reach those hands towards those ankles, but I'd rather them reaching behind you like that half hollow body hold. 10, 9, and your hands come behind your head. 8, 7, good. 6, you're right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come behind your head. Take a big inhale. Exhale, go into that slow bicycle. Right elbow, left elbow. No hold in the center on the second round. Tap, tap, good. Tap and tap. I want that twist, that big twist. Ring out your waistline right here. You have 1 change left and you're out of this. Abs are so slow today and so basic, but I know you're focusing on your breath. I know you're focusing on getting those shoulder blades off of the mat. If you need the hold in the center, you're going to take it. You're ready for that final combo movement. I want 2 crunches, 4 taps of those knees. In 3, in 2, come back through center. You give me 2 crunches here. Lower, exhale, lift. Lower, exhale, lift. You tap 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Lower, down. Exhale, lift. I need you to come up 1 inch higher than you think you can. You are at that 5-minute mark. Not a 40-minute class, a 45-minute class. I love when they're yelling at me like that on Peloton because I remember why I'm there. Finish strong right here. 15 seconds. 4 taps of your knees, 2 regular crunches. Now's the time. If you want to pick up that pace at all, you are more than welcome to do that. Fight for it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6 and 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2. Rest. Knees come into your chest for a second. Set your feet flat on your mat. Set them down. Again, I should have told you it was a propless class. Take a big inhale. Big exhale right here. Press your hands onto that mat for me. Now tuck your tailbone, lift up. I want to make sure that center booty was thinking about it. You don't need those weights. We'll hit triceps and biceps more this week. We've got too many injuries to touch weights today. Hold at the top for me. I want you to drop it down an inch. Squeeze up an inch. Think about the center of your booty. Think about your lower abs. Relax your shoulders. If you are ready for that advanced movement, just reach your hands up to the ceiling for me. So all we're doing is dropping down an inch or two, squeezing to lift. Know that you're in that last couple minutes of work, finishing out your booty, finishing out your arms. We've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep squeezing your butt. 6 and 5. You've got it. 4, 3. Good. 2. Hold at the top for me. Extra challenge, keep your hands lifted. If you need to, set your hands down. You're going to bring that right foot to tabletop, set it back down, left foot comes into tabletop. If you have injuries in your hands, you can bring just your forearms down if you need a little bit of help. Press the top, or your forearms lifted, top of those arms are up, or you're going to reach towards the ceiling. This is it, ladies. You're coming down to that end. Ladies and gents, finish really strong right here. 5 and 4. You have 3 changes left. 3. Good. 2. Everybody leave. Whatever leg is lifted, leave it up into tabletop. You can do it. Now give me 10 pulses. 10, 9. Squeeze that cheek as hard as you can. 6 and 5. Good. 4. Fight. 3. Last. 2, 1. Drop that foot. Opposite foot lifts. 10 more little lifts. Go 10 and 9. Nice work. It's 8 and 7. Keep it lifted. Don't cheat yourself. 5. Good. 4, final 3, last 2, on 1, drop that foot, 10 more pulses, 10 and 9, reach towards that ceiling, 8 and 7, good, 6 and 5, hold on to it, 4, good, 3, last 2, on 1, freeze. You're out of your bridge in less than 15 seconds. Can you tuck your tailbone under 1 more inch? Can you pull your lower abs in? Are your hammies on fire? You should be able to reach those heels. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Knees come into your chest. Rock yourself up. Bring your hands right behind you. My girls with those injuries, go back to your bicycles. Everybody else, hands are facing those fingertips, face your glutes. Lift all the way up. Tricep dips. Press, pull. Press up, bend. Big squeeze of your triceps here. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. You can do it. Keep your elbows in nice and tight. Down, lift. 10, squeeze. 9, you better finish this class strong. Do not finish in a break. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3 and a hold. 2 and a hold. Last 1. Come halfway down. Squeeze your elbows in. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7. Everybody turns over. Find a forearm plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your booties. Find your forearm plank. Here's where you finish class. Spread your fingertips out. Bring those legs together. I want you to squeeze your butt. Squeeze your inner thighs. Press your hands into that mat and hold for me. Belly button's plugged in. If you need the extra challenge, rock over your fingertips. Press back into your heels. Madison, I always think about you when we do these now. Lift, press back. All the way. 30 seconds, you're out of this class. We stretch. I need everyone breathing. Don't clench your jaw. You don't have to talk to me, so you get to breathe through it. And those look really good. Watch that lower back. Everyone's got it. Nice, Lindsay. You should see those shoulders. Final 10, 9, 8. At least drop that booty just 1 centimeter. Yeah, right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hold 5. Hold 4. Last 3. Yes, Laura. 2 to go. 1. And you made it. Everyone find that child's pose. Beautiful, beautiful work today. Open those knees nice and wide for me. Light on your tris and bis, but everything else in that body should feel really good. Reach your hands towards the edge of that mat. Take that right hand, reach it under that left arm, and let your forehead hit that mat. Big inhale. I hope your legs are thinking about me tomorrow. Exhale, come back through center. Reach that left arm underneath of that right. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Come back through center for me. Find that all four position. Drop into that cat-cow stretch. I am going to stretch you guys for about another minute, so we're going to go over a little bit. Hang on to it if you can. I would really like for you to stretch a little bit. One more cat-cow. Come back into that neutral spine. Walk your hands up. Walk that left foot forward. So right hip here. What I want you to think about is you're not leaning forward. You're tucking your right tailbone under. Squeeze your right cheek as tight as you can. And then start to just kind of hinge here. Reaching up, you can look towards the ceiling if you want to, but it's more about a tuck. I'm not leaning into this. I'm tucking my booty cheek. Feel that stretch down your right hip flexor and your quad. Hold 3, hold 2. Now shift that weight, straighten that left leg. I want you to feel your hamstring. I don't want you to pull on your toe. I want you to frame that leg and sink into it. Some of you will sink back a little further than others. Feel that in the back of your leg. Hold there for 3, for 2. Really flex that foot. On 1, come back up, switch those legs out for me. Right foot comes forward. Again, restack. Think to yourself, you're not leaning, no leans. I want you to tuck your tailbone under here and start to feel that stretch down that left hip flexor and quad. Some of you have that flexibility to reach up towards that ceiling. Relax. Your mind is telling your body that it's allowed to stretch right here. Hold 3, hold 2. Take that big inhale. Exhale, straighten that right leg out. Frame that foot for me. Don't pull on your toes. Sink back into it. Really feel that stretch. Nice work. Thanks for hanging on for this little bit of a stretch. We're out in less than 30 seconds. Hold here for 3, for 2, on 1. Walk that right foot back for me. I want you to meet me Indian style on your mat. Take that right arm across your chest. Press into that left. Drop that right ear down. Big inhale. Exhale. Switch those arms out for me. Like you're going to give me that great big hug. Drop that left ear down. One more stretch each side, and then we'll take that little bow. Open those arms up. Left forearm comes down to the mat. Right arm reaches up. Those obliques, hopefully you're feeling it in your bicycles. Opposite side right here. I hope everyone has such a good weekend. Come back through center. Both arms reach up overhead. Gaze goes towards that ceiling. Palms come together. Bring them to heart center. Thanking your body for all of that work today. You made it 8 a.m.s and 6:45s this week. I'll post it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m., Tuesday, Thursday, 6:45. My 5:30 girls, if you want it, I will do it, but it's been hit or miss. So if you want it, tell me and I will add 1 or 2 in. Just shoot me a message. But you guys did amazing today. I hope that you feel so, so good.
Thank you. I'm dying.
Hopefully your life feels so good. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Krista.